Hello guys, welcome back to another episode. I've been having some thoughts on, let me slow this down a bit, I've been having some thoughts on how best to deal with our germs that are going to potentially enter in the base, because this cold area here, it's taking its time in killing off these germs, and chances are even those that it kill off, more are just coming out of this area, because based on the temperature this is quite warm still. So we either need to sort out some sort of way of pumping really cold area into an area where we've got slime lung in the first case, which should then kill off airborne germs, and then we've got our little new refiner, which is, no, it's not refiner. Is it under medicine? No, it's not under medicine station. No, where am I looking? Oh my goodness me. It's utilities. Of course it is. It's a utility. It's not a refiner. It kills germs. Right, okay, so we've got this ore scrubber that we can actually use, which will use obviously chlorine gas to scrub the germs from our raw materials. So I'm actually toying with the idea. I was talking to Noble on a couple of things about possibly creating a pit for chlorine gas to be at the bottom, for the dupes to go in, walk through the chlorine gas to then enter the base. So I'm kind of thinking that maybe what I should actually start doing is building it down here. We're going to be getting rid of all this lot anyway, and it might be a good area to do that. So that's kind of what the plan is for this episode. We've got, how's the temperature doing down here? It's still quite warm. Wire, what have I got that wire there for? I can't remember. Let me just have a look at power. There's that one there. So that is there. That was there in preparation, that's why. Let me remove that, because that will actually stop anything. Deconstruct wire. Deconstruct wire bridge. There we go. That will actually be helping to let some of this temperature out into here. Now where we got this set, we're still set that at if below. Chuck it back down to 30. Okay, so if that temperature drops below 30, you'll start killing our little germies. Now, I also want to insulate this, because I think it's time to try and contain a lot of this heat, because that is quite a lot. So we've now got him. Let's copy those settings over here, and we'll plant another planter as well. And set that to priority 9 as well. So we need 2 wheezeworts. So you need to start digging up here as well. That's just wonderful. Right, so okay. That's fine. So what's our temperature doing over here? So 24. Okay, it's not getting too bad. Right. Okay, so I'm just encasing this to start with, just to contain the temperature of the water from spreading too much. It's something I should have done previously, but I kind of missed that. So we're popping that in for the time being. You can reach there, can you? Okay. And what about down here? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Copy settings. Perfect. Right. Alright, so they can be busy doing that. So what we're going to do is, if I design this out, I'm thinking along the lines of having, see, that's going to be a level here. So if I was to have that, I'm looking for a substantial area. Now Noble made the comment it only had to be realistically 3 high. But because I know the dupes can hold their breath for quite a while, I'm kind of thinking that maybe we should go for a 4 high height for the dupes to go into. And because this is also going to be a sort of a sanitizing area, maybe what I should actually do is put a load of storage compactors in there as well, because then we can put germified containment inside here and see how that actually works with the chlorine. So that is going to be, let's say we have a door there. We've got another level across here. Airlock on both sides. We can do that. Okay. I'm kind of thinking for the time being. Kind of wondering about, for the time being, whether just to build this out, get my plumbing in place so it can drop in chlorine gas and filter it. So that's going to need power, etc., which is all going to be heat, which I need to put somewhere else in the base. Okay, so indigenous. Okay, we should finish that by now. Right. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll put in another floor here. And I'll use that as my filtration floor, as it were. So we'll filter everything up at this and have all the gubbins in here for it to pump out down here. And I might actually have that door at the top on this side. Yeah, because we're going to want some air and some chlorine in together, or we could just have a mixture of hydrogen and chlorine, both that the dupes can't actually work in. So, right, okay, let's have a look at who we've got to join our little merry band. Okay, so we've got all 3 are regulars. There's no new one here. So pacifist can't fight, but he can run, and he's also got good immune. Meep, oh, narcoleptic. But he's got a +7 immunity. He's a quick learner, and he's got plenty of muscles. He's got 0 decor expectations, which is good considering the others are a +10. Do you know what, Meep? You're more than welcome to join us. Okay, so let's assign a cot to Meep. Alright. Oh, that's really good. That's cheered me up. Right, okay, so I'm just trying to think about how to do this, because we've still got all this water here that needs to be dealt with, and there's still too much to mop. Yeah, so that is still way too much water to mop. Now, could just let it drop out and spread out, then mop it. See the priority on those 7. Okay, let's just increase this priority. And get that done. Probably a big mistake to do that, but hey ho. I'm going to be putting in construction equipment down here. So if I've got 2, 4, 2, 4, so yeah, so that will be there. Let's take out that level as well. And we can put a ladder in here. Deconstruct those 2 cells. Okay. Now, this watering thing does not. There we go. We can turn that priority up, which is good. Let's turn the priority down over these other bits. 7. Alright, so we'll get this water out of the way first, and then we should be able to why haven't I done that? It's the wrong one. I've deconstructed. Put that in the right place would be useful. Alright. Tell you what, we'll be back in a short spell. Okay guys, so we've got the pump installed now with some power and outlets for the gas, and I'm just watching what's going on here because right, okay, so we've currently got the chlorine gas coming in. It's stuck on this filter because I've got that set the wrong way. Right, okay, let me just do that and correct it. So, go to ventilation. We want that to there. And that needs to be deconstructed. Aren't I silly? Yeah, that is such a rookie error. Because what I want to try and do to start with is to get the chlorine pumping into this bottom section. I'm going to need to put a valve on there as well so I can switch off the electricity to this circuit. So that is something else I want to do. So let's put that in while we're thinking about it. And so that's a priority 9. And we can deconstruct the wire that's there and put a switch in the middle of that. And do I want to go for a thermo switch just because I can actually modify that myself and not have to wait for a dupe to come and do that for me. Let's get all that priority 9. Okay, so the idea is that we've got a gas vent here that we will pump in oxygen. We've got 2 gas vents down here which will deal with the chlorine and pump chlorine gas into this area. And then that should keep chlorine down at a reasonable level. Having that switch there will help us to control the level of the chlorine. We have got this algae terrarium down here to try and deal with this carbon dioxide. However, we have a little algae issue at this moment in time. We don't have enough algae to power it, which is a bit frustrating because all our algae is contaminated. Right, let's have a look what we've got around us. This is also right. Okay, let's have a. That's right. So we've got a load of algae up here. That's fine. A load of algae over here. Oh, this goes against the grain, but I think I'm going to have to do it. Do you know what? I'm going to see whether we can get our little guys to cope with that and dig that lot out. I'm not entirely sure how well that will work. We can sort out the chlorine that works its way in here. So that's not going to be too much of a problem. And look at that, we're already getting slime lung working its way through our tiles, which is not good. And we've got slime lung already here on the oh dear me. I see. That is so sneaky how it spreads. Right, okay. Alright, so we have to get our algae sorted. Let's speed this up. We have to get some algae. It's kind of a major priority. Now, this is very, very new to me. I've been watching this hatch up here, and he wanders around and he stays up most of the time, and then sometimes he'll just go and bury himself with his little mate over here. Okay, that's how that normally works. Not burying themselves into concrete or into tiles. So that's new. Either that or it's a bug. I'm not entirely sure which. So a little frustrating. But hey ho. Right, okay, what's going on? So they're coping with that. They can get up to this level, which is good. So if we can just get up here, then we can actually just... I'm going to pause that. I'm going to cancel all that to there. And I'm going to dig up that side. Because then they're right next to the algae, aren't they? That'll do. People are struggling to breathe. Getting a bit of chlorine here, but we do need to have this algae terrarium up and running to be able to deal with our requirements. Let's deconstruct here. Deconstruct. And then let's just dig out that algae there. That's something we really need quite urgently. The whole base is starting to go black. Right, okay. While these guys are still working on this section. Okay. How much germs have we got down here? It's over 200,000, that's why they come into it. Be interesting to see whether the chlorine actually just stops. Well, it should stop. Should stop any airborne. Okay. That'll be interesting, because that should kick off enough oxygen to start filling up these sections here. See how it's just converting everything, and then carbon dioxide will be not really an issue down here then. Okay. That is in the algae, isn't it? Yeah. Let's cancel those two. So we kind of want this to be there we go, stick those out as well. You don't want them in there longer than they have to be. We could use some of this hydrogen to create a hydrogen power generator. Okay, so that's fine. How are we doing on germs? Okay, we're not doing too bad, although slime lung does appear to be trying to work its way around here, which is not good. Okay, let's get this one dug out as well. Get him planted. Because that's not clever. That is just ridiculous, the amount how quickly that just reappears. That is ridiculous. So that's our steam geyser, which is good. And we've got a hatch the wrong side of there. That's just perfect. Let's sweep up this lot as well while he's here. Try and get that hatch away from there. Right. Right, let's disable auto bottling. So that way they won't take out to push back in. But then I've kind of noticed that his water's going down quite quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to need to put in another water, which is not good. Another tap. Where is that? I cannot remember where it is. There we go. Little bottler. He's going to need to go here. Ooh. Deconstruct that. Put in tiles down. And that of priority 9. Deconstruct that. And drop another one down here. As a priority 9 as well. Perfect. That's fine. Okay. Now the only way round over here is, well, they can't get over there now, can they? Because those tiles are gone. So let's just put those tiles back in. Okay, so carbon dioxide has worked its way right down to the bottom. So this is now the perfect sort of level for our plants. Because these things don't mind anything as long as the temperature is cool enough and it's not got chlorine around it. We're slowly getting the carbon dioxide out of this section, which is good. Let's look at that. So it's yeah, it's not very breathable in there even still. Okay. Right, what's going on up here? No wonder that's not working on that. Come on. It's a 9. Perfect. Don't need that there actually. Just want you to dig. So let's dig. All that lot. Come on, there we go. Just fly through it. Excellent. We can also then just take out the next level as well. Alright, so we've got plenty of algae again. Our food's starting to get back up to the right level. We've got another dupe. Someone immunity 4. 2. Okay, so between Ellie and Bert. So can't construct. Slow learner. No. I'd rather go for Ellie, who can't build, higher immunity, and we'll learn skills. So let's go with that. Elliot, you joining us? Okay. What are we doing on pollution? Ooh. Slowly building up. Okay, so that hatches out of that little area, which is good. Not touching the polluted dirt yet, are they? I mean, seriously. That's ridiculous. Right. Well, I want you taking these out first. Ah, only do half a job. Cool, that can come out. So we've got 2.5 ton of chlorine. Okay, so we are now. Let's turn this pump on. Alright. Set that down to minus whatever. So we can just flip that switch. So that should start pumping loads of gas. Hopefully I don't need to worry about anything other than chlorine coming in here, because I still don't have that pipe sorted. Maybe I should actually just put a pipe in. No, leave it for the time being. Let's just see how we do with building up our chlorine level down here. Because oxygen is building up at both ends. I'm going to put a lock that for the time being. No. Move. There we go. Oh, good, it's locked. Okay. Thought someone was going to get locked inside then for a second. Right, okay, so we're getting over pressurized already. Alright, that's a shame. Let's open that back up again. Oops. That's 100 odd grams. Alright, let's just leave that for as it is, running for a bit on its own. Let's knock it off, so see whether... No, that's not kind of working the way I wanted it, but kind of principle is there, so let's just build and start extending out of here. So that's our floor level. So actually let's deconstruct that and put our door back in at the correct level height. Is it that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's the height. So we want those deconstructed as well. They're not wires, buildings. So all that can come out. And we'll put in an extra 2 ladders. And the door can go in there. Those can go there. Perfect. Alright, so we've now got kind of the right principles in place for what we're looking for. I'm going to open up. I'm going to open it that way actually. I'm going to deconstruct that and block this off properly. That way. Nothing should come out of there. And we'll have priority 9, come on. Oh, now my hatch is going to go the wrong way. Typical. Ah, just typical. That'll do. So I build a wall up here on the outside with access in through here. That will always be okay for access. Ooh, 2 toilets out of action. Am I going to have some more problems, I wonder? What's going on with these germs? Okay, so they have reduced, but they're still working their way out. So maybe what I should do is go in there and dig up as much as I can out of here and just see what it's like on the floor. Yeah, I think I might try and do that. So let's open that. And who's got the highest immunity? Stats. Immunity 1, no. 0, forget bubbles. Right, Joshua. Immunity 5. Okay, so let's put Joshua as having access to go in and out. Where's Joshua? Hang on. No. Ah well, right. This happened now. Let's just get this lot dug out. And we want, yeah, so let's do this. See what we can actually achieve. So we want all that out, all that, all that, all that. And we're going to hope that slime lung doesn't spread too rapidly. Especially seeing as we've just let it escape. Alright, so we've got a hatch up there who is going to be a pain now. And open. Hate it when that happens. Right, so we actually need to sweep all this lot before that hatch eats everything. So where is that slime lung gone? So let's just set these to priority 9 to copy all those settings. Alright, so hopefully they're sweep only, which means they should take all that nastiness to those cells. I hope. Alright, so they'll be able to go in both ways and straight down this ladder to drop everything into this area here. Okay. Why is that actually open? So I put it open, you fool. Alright, so it looks like we've got dupes now that have got slime lung infection. So let's lock these doors. And let's have a look at what's going on. Let's come off that door actually. Right, okay, so... oh, goodness me. Goodness me. Let's disinfect. That's horrendous. Right. Okay. That's a lot of slime lung germs that we've just let in through the base. I mean, oh dear me. Slime lung, 58,000, 21,000, 60,000, 65,000, 67,000, 120, 40, 71, 44. Oh, flipping heck, is that vapor? Yeah, 180,000. Oh my goodness me. Right, okay, so we really need to help these guys sort themselves out. Now, they're all going to be working away, disinfecting everything that's contaminated, which will help. Oh my goodness, look at that lot. It's dying slowly, but it's... Let's deconstruct that. And let's put a new one over here. And that is to try and help deal with this slime lung. Okay. Priority 9? Yeah. Copy that setting. And we'll get that wheezewort swept and deposited. So that should then make a massive effect on these germs in helping keep them down. And you've dropped it again. There we go. So what's the germs around it? Okay, let's look over here. Couple of seconds. Yeah, hopefully that will hopefully have a good effect. Right, we've got a load of people idle. That's never good. That's never good indeed. Right, okay. So we have, that's our new floor level. So why don't we start extending this out? Because we're going to need to open up a lot more area here. So let's just open that lot up. So it's only 5, so they'll all work their way through there. And we can do that as well. I'm going to put a floor in here. Dig here. And you've got yourself stuck. Right, okay, rats. Let's get this to priority 9. Come on. You can't breathe. Let's tell you what. No. Come on, David. Come on, get yourself out. Hang on. Actually, that's the point. Dig. Those two there. Come on, David. Come on. Come on, David. Get out. Get out. Where are you going? Where are you going? Ah. Who else is suffocating? No, it's just David. Whoa, we nearly lost you. That would not have been good. Right, deconstruct again. Take those buildings out and deconstruct as much. Yeah, there's a load of algae up there still, which is there you go, it's flashing up. That's why the dupes were going up there, which is never a good thing. Let's pop that in. That's not the floor level. That's the floor level. So let's put it in. tile. Ladder can go in that level. Okay. Floor tile can go back here. We can dig out there, that's fine. Okay, right. Ooh. That is slime. Slowly dying. But if I say, don't think I've got. Have I got these onto slime? Can these hold slime? I wonder. Organic. No, they can't. So if I say you cannot hold an organic slime, copy those settings and drop them all the way along. So all that slime lung is now on the floor. And we can disinfect what we can. And let's turn this on. So I can start pumping a bit more chlorine into the area. That might work, he says. I hope it could work. Right, we are got 12 dupes. Let's bring another one in. So with a high immunity, so Stinky or Ashcan. Right, your non-construction again. Can't build, full stop. Alright, well, do you know what? There's going to be other jobs you can do. But that immunity is key, I think, to you being part of this. Alright, so Stinky, your immunity already is the lowest at 99. That's just not good. Right. Have you gone? Automatically assigned? Yeah. Perfect. Right. Okay. So, the idea of creating this hygiene, this chlorine section here was so that we could try and have an area where the dupes would deposit things that needed to have germs killed off. So the slime. Wow. Okay. Either it's them. That's interesting. It's either the. No, it's got to be the dupes killing those germs. Yeah. That's got to be them decontaminating the actual storage compactor with the slime in front of it. It killed off the slime lung. Oh, okay. So I've learned something there. That's definitely the way to do it then. Okay, cool. Well, on that bombshell, we'll call it a day for this episode, and we'll see you on the next one. That's Murphy out.